How's it going, everybody? JackedStaxBack here from Gearbox Gaming, and today, hold on, let me fix the camera real quick. Okay, that's better. And today, I know it seems a little weird because I said we were back on. We said we were back on schedule here Tuesday, since Morris is back with us, but unfortunately, he has forgotten the schedule. So I have had to come up and I will be doing a video today. I had no intentions on doing a video today. I'm sorry, people, but and you know, worst case scenario, my hair is messed up. Worst case scenario, I might as well, I'll save his butt. So in today's video, we will be talking about our top 5 favorite boss monsters. I say our, I am by myself. We'll be talking about my top 5 favorite boss monsters. And boss monsters don't necessarily have to be involved with one deck. But a boss monster is a strong monster that normally, when it's dropped, it is for the end of the game. That is one of your main priorities to get on the field, being your boss monster. That is what will help you progress to end the game state. So we'll start with number 5. Christia, Master Hyperion. Now, I know that's 2 monsters, but they kind of go together. Christia being able to stop special summonings, and that's good and dandy, you know. My opponent doesn't have to special summon, that's fine with me. And then the Hyperion being able to destroy stuff up to twice per turn if the field spell's on the field. What is it, Lost Sanctuary in the Sky or something like that? I can't remember. I haven't played Agents in so long. Not even funny. But yeah, those 2 just go together, so I couldn't do one without the other, so we just did them. Getting on to number 4, Blackluster Soldier. Now, I know Blackluster Soldier isn't really a boss monster, but like I said, these boss monsters don't have to go with a deck. Blackluster Soldier is just good by himself. Let me point out, Envoy of the Beginning. Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. I didn't want people to think I was talking about the ritual monster. No, that one sucks. I don't know. No Yugioh cards suck. Wise words from a wise Yusei Fudo. But Envoy of the Beginning is the one I'm specifically talking about. Just having both of those effects. When destroying as a monster, it can attack again. So if your opponent has 1 monster on the field and you have Blackluster Soldier, and let's say you're just playing Agents, you got Blackluster Soldier, Christia, and Hyperion on the field, and your opponent has 1 monster, and it's less than 3,000 attack. You hit it with BLS. Okay? BLS can attack again. Well, that's 3,000. And then Christia can attack. That's 2,800. And then Hyperion can attack. That's 2,800. Okay, so that's 56. That is 8,600 damage. Talk about OTK. That and Blackluster Soldier can go in so many decks. Just about every deck that plays lights and darks can play it. And honestly, if you're playing just a majority dark deck, throw in some effect veilers. There's your light monster. Do Veil or whatever on your opponent's monster, and you have some of your other monsters in. Oh, well, guess what? I just tap decked Blackluster Soldier, boss monster. So we'll wrap that up. Going into number 3, and this is actually a personal favorite of mine. I'm glad Morris isn't here because, you know, he doesn't really like this card very much. Judgment Dragon. Light Sworns. I have my decks put up right now, so I can't bring him out to shine in all his commonness. But just Judgment Dragon is what makes Light Sworns the viable deck that they are. Granted, they are not as high a tier as they were a few formats ago. Rest in peace, Dragon Rulers. But they're still a viable deck. I'm talking about the deck here, Judgment Dragon. Just Okay, you got 4 Lightsworn monsters in the grave with different names. Okay. Special summon from hand. Judgment Dragon. Sucks when you got priority no more. Of course, I never really understood priority because I was young. I was a wee little thing. My inner Irishman coming out. But like, I never understood priority, so I didn't know that as soon as you summoned, I can activate effect. Oh, you got a response? Nope, I activated effect. I'm sorry. I didn't know about that. But, yeah. We don't play with priority anymore, so that can't happen. I'm upset about that. But, Judgment Dragon is still one of my favorite cards. It's one of my favorite cards. I love it. Moving on to number 2. Now, this one I might get into some feels about because of what it is and the deck it was played in, where it was at its hype. And that would be Mecha Phantom Beast Dracosack. Now, back late 2013, I apologize. Late 2013, around November, maybe it was October, I just found out what Dueling Network was. I was like, okay, but let's get on there and let's build some decks. Someone hit me with Dragon Rulers. I was like, whoa, that looks like a fun deck. So I asked him for a deck profile. He said he would stay in the game and let me look in the deck graveyard, and then he told me I'd just build an extra deck for it. I was like, oh, okay. So I looked at what all was in his main deck, and I was like, okay, it seems like a pretty viable deck. I'm gonna build it, and I'm gonna go have fun with it. I loved it so much. And then Banlist came around. I can't remember if I think it was the January 2014 ban list. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. I think I put the one. I was like, oh. Because like that made me not want to build the deck anymore. But I still built it. I built a variant of it, Mythic Dragon Rulers. And then I go to build the extra deck, and I'm like, man, I built this deck for like 40 bucks. How much is Dracosack right now? Oh, it's 100. Fuck. How much is Big Eye? Oh, like 60, 50, maybe. Fuck. What am I gonna play with no rank 7s? Shit. So I had to improvise. Like, I played Master of Blades. He was badass. But like, and after the reprint got announced for the Megatins, I was like, man, Dracosack is gonna go down in price. It's great, you can get one, ain't that right? That's what all my friends told me. You can get one, can't you? Like, yeah, but that's just it. Its price is gonna go down. Sad face. But back to the card itself. I like it better than most other boss monsters because it's a combined 101 with Scrap Dragon. Basically, it's got 101's effect where it can protect itself. Not with its own effect, but if it has a token, it protects itself. And then the Scrap Dragon effect, pop a card on your side of the field, pop one on the opponent's side of the field. And just, that card was so viable. And I remember, boy do I remember, and I've never pulled a Dracosack. I bought one and traded for 2. Now I only have 1. Because I gave the third one I got to a friend who was playing Sylvans. Well, wanting to play Sylvans. He never built the deck. And then I gave the other one to another friend, our friend Sam. He is playing Spellcasters. He's playing the Endymion Spellcasters. So he had some level 7s. He can make it. But I don't know, just That was my favorite boss monster of all times. Until number 1 came out. My number 1 favorite boss monster as of right now. Masked Hero Darklaw. A lot of you are thinking, oh, Darklaw, that's new. That's meta. People play that in everything. It's not really a boss monster. In Masked Heroes it is. And guess what, guys? I play Masked Heroes. So, Darklaw. Anything that would be sent to your opponent's graveyard is banished instead. And if your opponent would try to add anything from their... If your opponent would try to add anything to their hand... Oh, I get to pick a random card from your hand and it gets banished. It could be the card you just added. It could be a card to combo off the card you just added. I could hit a card that has no relevance that you don't even want in your hand. I'm gonna hit a card. And just, but like I said, its viability in so many decks. Shaddoll's can play it. I've seen many Shaddoll people play this deck, play that card. My head's all over the place. I apologize. Burning Abyss. Oh, I've seen many Burning Abyss people play this card just to play it. Because of Mass Charge the Second. It's a great card. And just its viability in any deck that can play Dark Monsters. Of course, shoutouts to the winner of the Japanese World Championship qualifier for winning with Masked Heroes. I do applaud thee. But I guess that was the video. That was my top 5 boss monsters. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, this has been JackedStaxBack from Gearbox Gaming, and I will see you guys in another dimension.